First, let me define hydro. There's conventional hydropower where you have a big dam and water behind the dam, and then you have hydropower turbines where the water runs through the turbine to generate electricity. Then there's small hydro called run of the river, where you don't have a dam, although you might have a small holding pond or something, where there's a turbine just in the flow of the water, and as the water flows through, you generate electricity without stopping the water. And then there's pumped hydropower, where you can have two reservoirs, a lower one and an upper one. And when you have excess electricity, you can pump the water up the hill to the upper reservoir. And when you need electricity, you let the water flow down the hill through generator to generate electricity. In that case, the lower reservoir could be the ocean, and the other one could be a lake. The city of Los Angeles actually proposed the Hoover Dam to be pumped hydro, make it into pumped hydro, where they would take Lake Mead as the upper reservoir behind Hoover Dam, and then another lake downstream of Hoover Dam would be the lower reservoir, and they'd have underground pipes that would just send water back and forth for pumped hydro. Anyway, my position is if we have existing hydropower, well, keep in mind, I'll say in the US, there are about 84,000 dams, but only 3% of them have hydroelectric power on them. So I'm all for closing dams, but you want to close the dams that are not hydropower dams first, and which represents 97% of all dams, like in the US, are not hydropower. So, but I think we can use existing hydropower more efficiently today. I'm not advocating new hydropower dams, and I don't know if we need them at all. And then once we get to 100% renewables and batteries become cheap enough, we can start even dismantling large hydropower dams. I mean, dams are used, not only for hydropower, but for water supply and recreation. There are other purposes. But in terms of electricity supply, it's so useful right now for meeting peak electricity demand as well as baseload simultaneously, that it would be silly to take them down, big dams down now, especially when 97% of the dams don't have hydro. Why are we focusing on the ones with hydro? But ultimately, they could be removed if we can get the system to work efficiently.